Okay, so here we are in our fourth part of our four-part series on research methods, and we're going to wrap it up with ethical concerns in research. Anytime you're dealing with people and researching people, you're going to have situations that are sort of ethically, morally ambiguous. And so this last section is designed to, what are the ways to deal with some of those ethical concerns? Again, just like in the last videos, I'm going to ask you to pause and reference some material on Canvas and then come back. Okay, so you'll find on Canvas there's a link to the ASA Ethical Research Guidelines. ASA is the American Sociological Association. I just wanted to show you that. This is really important, right? This is for all sociologists, you have to sort of follow these sort of ethical rules, right? So you see our general principles, right? Professional competence, integrity, professional and scientific responsibility, and respect for people's rights, dignity, and diversity. So if you haven't already, just look this over. It's just one page, not a big deal, but just kind of gives you the sense of the sort of ethical guidelines all sociologists have to follow. Right, and I've listed them here. What I'd like you to just do in this last part is to pause this video and watch this short video on the Milgram experiments on obedience, pretty famous experiments. And while you're watching this video, I want you to just jot down any ethical concerns you might have. What are some ethical issues that might come up? And when you're done with that, come back to this video and we'll wrap it up. Okay, right, so some interesting and disturbing findings, really interesting findings in terms of the level to which people will follow and obey people in positions of authority. While you were watching that, though, I hope you were thinking about some ethical concerns about the research, right? Does the ends justify the means? I mention this because anytime a researcher wants to do research on people, they have to submit their research plan to what's called the Human Subjects Board, right? And this is a board of researchers who looks at your plan to evaluate and make sure that you're staying within these ethical boundaries to avoid doing any harm to your research subjects, right? And harm can be, of course, physical, but also social or psychological harm as well. So these ethical concerns are taken pretty seriously in terms of the very unethical research that's been done in the past. People might be familiar with the Tuskegee Experiment, where African American men were purposely given the syphilis bacteria to see what would happen in terms of research and study. Obviously some pretty ethical, morally ethically ambiguous research has been done in the past. So these guidelines are designed to make sure that we are protecting our subjects as we do our research. Okay, that's it for our four-part series on research methods. If you have any questions, concerns, of course, email me or contact me after class. Take care.